YouTube, what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming at y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. I hope this finds y'all at a clarifying time in your day. Remember, energy is timeless. So please take what resonates and please leave the rest. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. Let's go and get started. Ancestors, angels of the highest white light, please bestow upon me clear, concise channel messages for my collective needs to hear today. Thank you, and I share. Off the jump, I'm getting like a message like people are trying to run from their karma through you. That's exactly the message. It was clear as day. So you could have people that are trying to switch their energy onto you or project onto you or trying to come around you and be nice, kind of butter you up, so to speak, whoever I'm tapping into. Let go of others' projections, they're only illusions, kind of confirming what I'm saying. There's some type of like need to, there's some sense of like solace that your energy, whoever I'm tapping into, seems to provide at this time for people that may be having to face certain towers at this time is what I'm getting. Introspection. This is a time for a lot of people to, everybody, not just what you would call karmics and people that are whatever that is, right? I'm speaking to, everybody at a general theme of time is having to take what's on their plate and look at it, There's something about, taking what's on your plate instead of looking, maybe there was times, right, recently, in recent years, that like it seemed to be okay or validated for somebody else to, energetically speaking, kind of take from somebody else's plate without them looking, when they look away. Those things are now starting to kind of rack up a sense of karma that people are trying to escape through whatever I'm tapping into. Nurture your inner child, but in this kind of case, this could be people around you that kind of played on your innocence before, or like whoever I'm tapping into, you could be very pure, you could be very innocent, so to speak, like by way of purity. There's something about people may have looked at that as a weak point or something that wasn't valuable or something of that nature. Those are kind of the people or the type of dynamics that are kind of coming back around and wanting to kind of cling to your energy. Whoever I'm tapping into, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Could be even people that try to stop you from, more specifically, try to alter this sense of innocence, whether it was like by trying to kind of change you through experiences or try to kind of put you in between decisions or between situations. So in a disposition, in other words, playing robbery. This could be people that tried to play with your energy or still trying to play with your energy because they're threatened by, these could have been people that were threatened by you in a previous time or are threatened by, intimidated by you, so to speak, now. These are people that could be clinging on your energy. Just getting a specification for a generality of different messages. You remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. King of Pentacles energy, whoever I'm tapping into, you have this security in this sense, in some way, shape, or form that people can subconsciously sense into. When I'm saying this, it's from a place of clarity. So you, whoever I'm tapping into, you can come off subconsciously, right, to other people a little more clear. Like if somebody's in a distorted, heavy energy, your energy is coming off light. They're gonna like magnetize towards you. You're a magnet. Whoever I'm tapping into, I always speak of that magnetizing effect, but this is one of those shadow sides of what can manifest through that. But I'm speaking from an empathizing point of view, from an outside perspective, so somebody can kind of empathize with what this is outside of yourself. So you can look at it a little differently. They doubt and antagonize you only because they don't want you to be better than them. These could be people, like I got that earlier theme, like somebody has a sense of purity or something like that. You may have a healing energy. So maybe people didn't look at you as like, I don't know, I'm tapping into I'm getting warrior, something about channeling like a warrior like spirit. So it's almost like a dynamic of like people assuming on surface, if you're like this or feeling like you're like this, then you must be like this as a whole. Something like that. Redirect your energy from draining situations soaked in negativity. So it's something about you secluding your energy, maybe in the past, maybe this is happening now, but there's some type of pull that's happening with the registration to people's either conscious or making the subconscious conscious, so to speak, in terms of, like I was saying earlier, like people are having to look at what's on their plate, so to speak. So it's like with all these things coming into play, the correspondence speaks to me in this case. For whoever I'm tapping into, people could be seeing your energy a little differently. In whatever way that is. Maybe it's like a value thing. Maybe it's not a value thing. Maybe it's just a gratifying thing. Like maybe somebody didn't appreciate that about you before until they had to kind of be without it, whatever that is, right? Just like in hindsight perspective is kind of what I'm getting, like just understanding energy and how somebody's energy was, or how somebody may have felt in this energy, or may have felt around you. This could be a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be a family member. I got that earlier. This could be a lover. Queen of Pentacles energy. Either way, there's something about your path, or whoever I'm tapping into, you have some sense of creation, of like, you have some sense of like, Queen of Pentacles, let me slow down. In this case, subjectively, I'm speaking to somebody that's kind of like, has like a streak, a flow. Something's working for you, so to speak, right? Whether it's you showing up to work every day, you got a routine going and you're just following your routine, whether you're just consistently following it in alignment, right, on an intuitive level and protecting your boundaries, some type of streak that's continuating itself from a consistency in your energy. What I'm saying that for is that people can sense this, especially when you're, maybe somebody's in a stagnant energy. It doesn't have to be karma. It could be stagnation. It could be having like your well run dry, or it could be lack of movement. Either way, right? It could be something about your fluidity, or somebody that I'm tapping into. I'm hearing healing. So you could have a healing energy, or something about you may help heal others or empower others even. So that can be sensed, right? You're very powerful, whoever I'm tapping into. So it's like something that you may not, like I always speak to this, you know, you may not always get that recognition or the gratification, but you may get it through these set experiences that you can't really explain to yourself. And that's kind of what I'm giving a higher perceptual outlook on. Not only are you a miracle, but when it's on its way to you, energy harvesting, confirming what I'm saying in the previous message confirms what I'm saying. So there's some type of value that somebody holds to maybe the presence of others, or this could be spiritually speaking, this could be psychologically speaking, something about clarity, right? And so we're going to get to that, the karmic backfires, so to speak. It's like there's something about magician energy. So it's like I'm also getting in a shadow theme in this message with the magician energy. It's going to be people that are very aware of your energy. Y'all know how I take the magician course. Like people are aware, or a person being aware of energy and how to cultivate it. High priestess energy, but I'm getting in a shadow way. So this could be somebody or some people that know exactly what they're doing, or recognize your energy for exactly what it is, and try to go around you in manipulative tactics, in some way, shape, or form to get into your energy, right? Short meal may be significant. You know how I speak to the energy. I could be speaking to a short meal. Shout out to you, but I'm taking in the energy. I know how I speak to the energy. It's more so like people. These are people that either are not in alignment, or are not standing in their truth, or not planning to be truthful, right? So something's like deceptive almost is what I'm getting. You're very radiant, whoever I'm tapping into. It's like that gleaming or glowing effects. What I was like, this glowing like effects that I was kind of analogizing earlier. It's like people can sense that, right? The relativity, you may not be able to because of the relativity, but people can sense it. Three of Pentacles energy. So there's something about collaboration, or speaking to the people that want to be around you at this time. Connections to ancient Egypt. Something about recognition. Your soul's being recognized in some way. Maybe a theme message. Many past people regret how they handled you. This kind of plays hand in hand to recognition, like that correspondence, that relativity I was speaking to earlier, in terms of people having to see what's on their plate. Maybe like how either tables are turning, or how like energy is kind of shifting nowadays. Like I was speaking to last year when I first started on the channel, like, started back, right? 6 months ago. I was speaking to this. I was like, the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner as we go forward, because we're entering a different time and space, right? Different astrological age, a different era, a different revolutionary kind of time. Things are going to be changing from this point. In 15 years from now, we're going to be looking at a different world, right? So evil eye and hate eyes around you, that may be relative to somebody in some way, shape, or form, because maybe this is bigger than you. Maybe there's a bigger reason, you know, than just like maybe your lineage, or maybe like the people around you that are sensing and taking to your energy. Maybe there's a bigger reason. I had to learn these things myself, right? I had to learn these things through my selfishness and through my actions, my little-mindedness, my small-mindedness, not seeing the bigger picture, until I kept going forward. And it's like, damn, it's a lot bigger. And it's still a lot bigger than what I think it is, right? And that's a message for somebody. Five of Swords energy. These could have been people that were, no, I'm getting ringing in my right ear as we speak. This could have been people that are win at all costs energy to kind of, or no, currently. These are people that are in a win-at-all-cost energy to get into your energy to avoid karma or something like that. Use your discernment, intuition, industry sacrifice. These could have been people that went as far as to try to sacrifice you, and you had to defend and stand your ground against. Knight of Swords energy exactly confirms that. So this could have been people that you've already had to protect yourself from, that are now facing changes or shifts in cycles, or maybe you've closed out. This can signify the closing out of certain cycles or like karmic cycles you've had with certain individuals, or spiritually, physically with people, or on a spiritual esoteric level, right? The death energy could also speak to what people are avoiding in terms of like towers. I'm not getting physical death or anything like that. That could be a specified connotation for 3 people, right? But you take what resonates. But I'm getting an ending of cycles. That's why I was like, people are having to see what's on their plate, so to speak. I did get that card. I skipped it. If it comes back up, it's meant to. There was a card I skipped. You're here to awaken many souls in this lifetime. Whoever I'm tapping into, you may have a lot of jealousy around you, or this may have been a general theme in terms of like people going behind you. You're very irreplaceable. There's something about people peaking your value or recognizing your value, or maybe being triggered by whatever your energy was that maybe they didn't understand, that is now being more relative to them to understand now, if this makes sense. So there's something about a betrayal. There's something about like almost like the influences to try to betray you. This could have been people that have betrayed you that need your energy for healing. This could be like people that need your forgiveness, right? And not to like specify and connotate people as bad people because of whatever. I've said this in a previous video. You know, I've learned the most about myself through my worst attributes, my worst times, my worst decisions, my worst mistakes. I've learned the most about myself. So it's like, what I'm saying is the relativity for people seeing what's on their plate is the start in the beginning, the catalyst for change, right? And I think I'm going to end it off on that note. Whoever I'm tapping into, understanding, recognizing your power, your energy, and you know, that's what I'm pushing. You know, I'm speaking definitely to a lot of women, but I'm speaking to a lot of males too. Like, protect your semen, protect your seed. You may not hear that a lot, right? You may hear these spiritual guys talk about that, but like, you may not take it as serious. You know, as a man, like, I'm speaking specified to men, but that really is a real thing, especially if you're like not in a partnership or something like that that's like reciprocating the value of your energy. Because if you're just pushing it around, like, you're just going to lose life force, you know what I mean? That push energy, sometimes you got to kind of pull your energy back and attract, right? And a lot of men in misogynistic kind of mindsets lose their power, life force, and have to seek other ways to finding it. It's for my men out there, not to say that women can't apply to that, but I speak to mostly women on this channel. It's like 65% women, 35% men. But to my niche, you know, collective right there, that was a message though. So it's just about protecting energy and the awareness to doing so, and hiring your price. You know, I was speaking to, you know, somebody the other day, right? Hiring your price. And that's what it's about, you know, in terms of not allowing somebody to undercut you, in terms of not even financially. This could be, you know, shout out to my creatives, shout out to my business owners, entrepreneurs, things like that, running certain businesses, platforms. It could be that for you, hiring your price. That may be something, but I'm really talking about energy, the access to your energy, the value of it, the meaningful interactions that you know, choose to give consent to. If you have the power to kind of jurisdict the boundary, then you'll probably have a little more access or like jurisdiction on what you allow into your life and what you accrue into your life, if you know what it is that you're standing with or against, right? And I think that's my last message, right? You got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. I've got a partnership with Otter Spirit going on. If you want 20% off of any purchase of any vibration enhancing jewelry, I'm also got another partnership finna come in that I'm excited to tell you guys about. But when I get more info and things like that, when it's established, I'll be letting you guys know. But it is your boy Justice. I thank you guys for so much love and support. It's 16,000 subscribers, 16,000 of you. You know, not everybody's watching every day. I'm finding new subscribers every day. That's the point. Not everybody's supposed to. The point is for you not to seek out alignment and seek out these readings as much. I'm supposed to give reaffirmation, people like me. So you don't have to, right? It's just some type of reconfirmation or like assistance to furthering yourself when you need it. But it's just a reminder, just my appreciation for the alignment, and a humble thanks to every single one of you. But it's your boy Justice. I'm sending my love, and I say peace out.